don't even. It's making me uncomfortable that I
know.
haven't even seen the shot.
You look good. Your shot looks good.
Are we live?
Let's double check
Oh wait,
on YouTube.
should I
here.
go on our YouTube? Yeah. We are?
That looks live to me.
Oh shit, motherfucking cocksuckers, we live.
Oh my god. Let's. Oh, also, yeah. What kind of rules are there with the algorithm? I was like, watch us ruin our own algorithm by
Yeah.
like being too explicit.
Wait, if you could go live on YouTube, our channel isn't for kids.
Well, I mean, you can go live on, SNL. You can't say fuck.
Very fair.
I
very
guess.
fair.
I guess we're gonna figure this out the hard way.
Hello, huggers. How you doing? Welcome to a very special bonus episode of Guys We Hugged.
Yeah, I don't know if what we can say. We should have looked this up before. I'm Corinne Fisher.
I'm Krystyna Hutchinson.
Welcome to the show.
It's a really special day today.
Yeah, so if you didn't follow our promotions and stuff, there's a lot going on our social media today because we are dropping our comedy special, Our Special Day, tonight right here where you're watching us right now at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But in the meantime, we're trying to be social buffs, so we're like, let's just make traffic come to listen. Basically, we got 1.8 million views on a TikTok this week, and we're feeling cocky.
1.8? That's almost 2.
Yes, we
That is almost
shit.
we grew like 35,000 followers this week.
All right.
Good. And also, praise be to Corinne Elizabeth Fisher for really not being overwhelmed by all the social media that's out there.
I just have I just have a mental disorder called need for success. And so instead of sleeping at night, I was making up hashtags, and then there was the petty nature in me, and I needed other people to go down.
Yeah,
So,
and I really appreciate that because at
Thank
night
you.
I smoke weed and then cry, and then I try to reason with myself, and I end up talking to myself until 4 in the morning, and it's a lot less productive than Sea Fish. So really appreciate it, guys. Our debut stand-up comedy special, Our Special Day, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exactly where you're watching us, like Corinne said earlier. We're going to be live chatting with you during the premiere of it.
not
So,
like this, like it's like an
Yeah.
AOL chat room, because
Yeah.
otherwise that's distracting.
you
But
know, when
we-
you were horny and 14, it's
Yeah.
like that.
We're going to tell you, behind the scenes facts. We'll tell you, maybe like how we thought of a joke. I don't know. We've never
Yeah.
done this before. So this
Yeah.
is all new, and you're, experiencing it with us.
And you
We-
can ask
yeah.
us questions, and if you miss something during a special, then just rewatch it, and then we get more views.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Log in on a
Yeah.
different account.
Keep it going. Like, aren't there people that like just like they play somebody's video over and over again for views? Like, it's just like a.
You know what? I didn't remember that, but that's definitely something like psychos do, and
Yeah.
I love that
I
energy.
appreciate if you would also be a psycho for us on
Yeah,
our special day.
Bring that energy. You guys have been like sharing news of the special so much. I got this really sweet DM this morning from a girl who, like those little question boxes on Instagram story. And she's
Yeah.
like, I've been going around the internet and answering these question boxes and telling everyone that I'm watching your special tonight. And I was like,
Aw,
that's
thanks, girl.
very sweet. Thank you
That's
for
so
going above
nice.
and beyond. That's very nice of you.
We like you better.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Aww.
And remember, if someone who was supposed to wish you a happy Valentine's Day didn't yet, just, send them some kind of an audio of you clearing your throat.
or farting.
Or did you miss something? Make it accusatory and toxic.
You're a dick.
Yeah. So that's what when it was 1 p.m. and my boyfriend had not yet wished me a happy Valentine's Day, I said,
Whoa.
seems like you're missing something.
He went to 1 p.m. Oh my god.
1
I'm
p.m.
So sorry.
I
Yeah.
said, I hope you're in the hospital.
Yeah.
Because that's the only excuse.
That's a man in his mid-20s for sure.
I love Valentine's Day so much, yet I woke up crying today, like just crying, and I'm like, oh my god, hurry up! I'm so glad it stopped before I came here.
That's the energy we want to bring to our comedy special. Everybody, hello.
Yeah. But I'm really excited. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. 10 years of doing stand up, and we incorporate the huggers. Oh, actually, Ani said we can say whatever we want. We incorporated the
good.
fuckers in this comedy special, which you will see, and I really love it. I'm so excited for you to watch it.
Absolutely. All right, and then come see us live.
Hell yeah. Hasbrook Heights, New Jersey. I'm headlining Bananas Comedy Club February 25th and the 26th with Justin Silver featuring. Portland, Oregon, I'm at Helium March 3rd through the 5th. Baltimore, Maryland, I'm going to be at Magoobies March 24th through the 26th. And then London, motherfucking England, May 12th. The Leicester Square Theater is pretty much how you say that, I think. But I'm going to be in you May 12th, and I'm so excited. So come on out, y'all. sorry. I won't do that one on there, I promise.
And then Fort Collins, Colorado, you know that my road dates start in April. I'll be at the Comedy Fort April 15th and 16th for 4 shows total. I am going to have featuring on that show Lizzie Wolfson, who's a local comic who's been super good to us. And maybe someone else, if they're on their best behavior, will also be performing. We'll see. It's not locked in. I said, you know what? Maybe there's 8 minutes in there for you if you bring it for the next couple months.
And as always, please, if you haven't rated and reviewed Guys We Fucked on the iTunes comedy charts, please do it because we're kind of crushing it lately, and we really appreciate that, and it makes me very happy. So give us a good rating and a good review if you feel it in your butt or your heart.
Listen, we knew you missed us. You were pretending like you were all mad and you were going to talk to us again
They
after the Luminary
sold
deal.
out and wanted money for their art.
You fucking missed us. And you know what? We welcome you back with open arms because I'm petty, but not that petty. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. We want the views. We want the top charts.
I just truly believe that the product we're putting out is a good product.
Yeah.
I enjoy watching our clips.
I do too. I think they're fucking hilarious.
So I think that you would enjoy watching our clips. And I honestly think that we're giving good advice.
We really are. I was watching.
I try to give good advice.
I was watching our YouTube channel. I was going way back to Girls on Girls and stuff. I'm like, damn, we're funny. We're really funny. Ooh, I can hear myself louder.
Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Is there a live chat going on?
There is a live chat
do
going
people
on.
wanna know
Do you want to
stuff?
read? Do you want to tell what's it? Don't read rude ones.
No, read rude ones.
Well, I
think
mean,
it's funny.
for starters, there were a few people that were saying that the audio is a little low,
Oh.
which is why
I'm deafened now by how loud it is in my headphones.
Wait, listen, man, this is the first time we're doing this, and I'm trying to.
It's trial and error,
on the fly.
motherfuckers.
I'm on the fly
Work
trying to
with
make it.
us.
Listen, it wouldn't be our fans if they weren't complaining about free content.
Hell
And that's
yeah.
what we love about you. Expect more for yourselves.
Absolutely. All right, but the other thing that's happening here is that first off, we should probably give a shout out to a couple of the people that it looks like they sent us money.
What?
Yeah. I swear to God.
We didn't even know this was an option.
Wait, you can send someone money on
It
YouTube?
looks like- it
I
looks
knew
like-
that, but I thought you had to ask for
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it looks like we've gotten $30 so far.
Oh my god.
10
Fuck
from
yes.
Hey.
Eric Salazar.
Thank
49,850 to go. Huh? What?
To make it back to even.
We did pay for our own special, which honestly I think is pretty badass.
Yeah,
Corinne
yeah.
Fisher and Krystyna Hutchinson, accidental cam girls.
Oh, what? Oh,
That's like a hilarious web series.
that's
Don't
really
take
funny.
that.
No, that's our
Don't
idea,
take
and it's already copyrighted because I said it's copyrighted.
We just go like this.
I will
Copyright.
sue the shit out of you if you take that.
So
I
we
have
got
very few things in this world.
We've got Eric Salazar who sent us $10 saying so excited for the special. Thank
Wow.
you for that.
Oh my god, people could send us freaking money on
Yeah.
YouTube?
I like how professional Mike just went. He goes, "Okay, we're in the
Yeah,
booth
we're
over
gonna
here."
want to thank Eric real quick for that $10. Thanks for those smackaroos.
We've also got Matt Scroggins.
Oh
He
my
has
god,
sent
love this
us-
all men
I'm
paying
seeing
us.
a
$20.
pattern. It seems like someone wants a titty.
Yeah. Or
All right,
more of
wait.
Christina's teeth.
The old teeth.
Those you can have for free.
Message from him say, saw y'all at Skankfest South. Love your work. Not going to hang for long because of work. Looking forward to the special tonight when I can get to it.
Thank
Wow,
you.
thanks.
And then we got a $5 from Larry who says, come to Orlando.
How do you
right.
spell come?
The right way, the
Nice,
normal way, the
nice.
respectful way.
All right, Larry.
Nice.
Come
Happy
on.
Valentine's Day, Larry. That feels like a fake name.
Can
It
you
feels
be a
like
Larry
joke
and be
name.
sexy? Have you ever met a sexy Larry?
Uh,
I want
Larry David. A lot of women seem to like him.
That's a unique. Okay.
Larry Bea is
that?
he's attractive. He's a comic.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, the Larry Sanders, the Larrys I know, I mean, it's a very Jewy name. Larry Bea
Yeah.
is black, so that
Oh,
doesn't
is
check
it?
out, but yeah.
It's
I don't-
Jewish?
Lawrence. Yeah.
Oh, is
yeah.
that Jewish?
Larry
I don't
is
know
a
shit.
that's a very like a classic Jew name.
Oh,
so,
cool.
hi.
Thanks, Larry. I really appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Larrys.
I don't know what you look like. You're probably great.
To all the Larrys out there.
Oh boy. Should we just start reading some emails? You think?
Yeah.
Or do you have any personal stuff you want to talk about? I covered mine.
I don't know. Did I write things down? I don't know what I was
Actually,
thinking.
Oh, I watched The Tinder Swindler.
Oh, you did? People like, okay, so there was a similar con man story on like HBO or Showtime, and so I didn't watch that one because I heard that one was better.
Oh,
But-
the same guy or a different guy?
No, just some other fucking con man.
There's some,
It just
the
made me
problem is
sit there
men,
and be
right?
like, well, the problem is also women because
I
it's like
know.
no one loves you that much.
Okay, well, I was thinking at first, I was like, they should just nickname this documentary "Dumb Bitch Island" because,
Yeah.
like, what
Yes.
you met somebody on, and then, but then you get to know the women. They're lovely women, but and I'm one to call someone gullible, huh? But I'm like, first date on a private jet. I feel like that's a red flag. But
Well, I mean, look in the mirror, and if you're not a 10, there's something's wrong with that
they're
engine.
really hot. They're really hot.
Oh, they are? Because on
They
the
were
one
hot.
I watched, they were like very like middle, like Midwest moms.
But the guy was just so unimpressive. The only
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
impressive, and I say that in quotes, about him was his private jets. And I'm like, ugh.
Just the private
He's from
jet
Israel.
jets? Oh, that's right. I mean, my
Well,
boyfriend's from Israel, and you can't trust Israelis.
Oh, really?
I can't wait till we get kicked
love-
off YouTube. It's a
We're
It's
Jewish.
a matter of moments.
Five,
really? Wow, we're
four,
really doing a good
three,
job at this.
2, 1.
No, but I like Israeli guys. I think they're very affectionate in a way. But he was a whack job, obviously. But then towards the end of the documentary, they talked about how this article came out called The Tinder Swindler.
Yeah.
Where the women were like, oh my God, we're going to out him. Like these women ended up taking out loans for hundreds of thousands of dollars to give to this guy.
Very
and he was
similar to this other
Very
one.
calculating. Oh my God.
Yep.
Very slowly.
Yep.
And it was a Ponzi scheme because he had one chick
Yep.
get loans for the other chick. And I'm like, oh, I would have every authority on the planet after you if I had that power and if I did that. But I at first I was like, they're being dumb bitches. And then towards the end where that article came out, they were like, yeah, and everyone called us dumb bitches, basically. And that's rude. And it made me sad. And I was like, oh, sorry, I called you that privately to myself. But the guy's on the loose. This is a spoiler. I don't care because it pisses me off and I want everybody to know. This guy is still living it up in Israel with a model girlfriend. He went to prison for a little bit. He's living it up with a model girlfriend and really nice cars.
Well, because the law doesn't protect you. This is the same thing that happened in the other one. The law doesn't protect you from being dumb. So they had to get a bounty hunter in the other similar documentary. Because it's like kind of like the like when you give someone money and you're in a relationship with them, it's not like someone screwed you over in a business deal. Like you were just dumb. So there's not
you trusted somebody who was not trustworthy.
There's not like that's like something that's like okay,
Done that
maybe
a
if you
lot.
can find like a petty female judge who really wants to stick it to someone, you could win in court, but it's a very difficult like lawsuit to win because it's considered a gift in a relationship, and it's like what are the laws about this?
Right.
Yeah.
And I found myself, I think I found myself realizing that, boy, if that guy got to me like 10 years ago, he would have had all my money.
Yeah.
But okay.
Don't give Happy Valentine's Day. Never give someone your routing number.
No. Or don't take out a loan for somebody that's not you. I mean, it's just like, pretty baseline rules that you seem obvious, but I think we can all use a reminder. A bounty hunter. Okay. So I could hire a bounty hunter if I lent my boyfriend money and then he never paid it back?
I mean, there has to be some kind of like a legal like backing to it. It's just like bounty hunters are a little bit confusing, but I kind of understand it to be like something that like they had to actually do something illegal, but it's something that like the police aren't actively out looking for because they don't care enough. It's not like no one's in danger. Society isn't in danger.
Right.
It's
So they
more
get
like
that guy with the mullet to show up at your doorstep.
Right. This
Dog
was a
the
female bounty hunter in this
Badass.
documentary, and I loved it because she was extremely petty, and that's what you need because I don't care. Dog the bounty hunter, he's, muscular and all this, but like a petty woman, no one's outrunning her.
Oh, also, women
was-
are better detectives.
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
Oh, absolutely. Like they all got together and it was nice. It was kind of like a nice story of accidental female friendship because all the women that he screwed over like ended up calling each other and then they got together.
Same with this documentary.
And it was
sweet.
like, but it was also kind of funny because even like all these women got together and then still the one guy was smarter than all the women put together. And then you're like, that's actually kind of fucked up. So, yeah.
You know what? I blame pop culture, except not for long, because guys, we fucked is on the scene now, and hopefully we're gonna undo all the bad things that all those romance movies did to you.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna take a while, so give us a second.
All right, let's go to the mailbag, guys. And remember, if you have a question, a problem, you're going to send it to sorryaboutlastnightshow@gmail.com. Maybe we'll answer it on the air. Maybe we'll email you back. I don't know. We try to get to as much as we can. This one says, he won't go down on me because of The Sopranos.
Boo.
Oh, okay.
What?
This is actually Mike wrote in.
There's a.
How do you know what she's talking about?
Well, there's a scene a very famous scene in The Sopranos where they discuss whether or not.
Cunnilingus?
Yeah, going down on a woman
That
is.
they discussed it like it was up for discussion.
There's like a.
It was DJ Khaled's episode.
So Uncle Junior is. I mean, you can read
Yeah.
the email first, but essentially Uncle Junior. It gets out.
Kyanese?
Yes.
He worked
yes.
at Lehman Entertainment
Yes,
where we met.
I stapled his headshot to his resume and I put it in the mail.
he there's this whole conversation that gets out that he goes down on this woman that he's seeing.
Oh, right, and he gets embarrassed by
Yeah,
like
'cause
people
they all make
embarrass
fun
him,
of him.
which is insane.
Yeah, they make it sound like
Stick
it's like
to your guns, Dominic.
a gay thing for
A
going
gay
down.
thing to
Yeah.
eat a woman's pussy.
They say fanooks go down on women.
Let
That's
me
like a
tell
thing.
you.
Give me a fanook then, because I would love my pussy eaten.
As someone who has a lot of gay friends, I gotta be honest. The one thing they hate the most is pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love people who have pussies.
Right, but they don't want to lick
the
it
actual
'cause
pussy. They don't want to be near
Right,
it.
right.
So that's pretty much
That's
a
how that
fact.
works.
All right. Hi, C&K. I've been a loyal fucker for some time now and recently had a sex experience that I just had to share with you both.
Girl.
It's not really a dilemma, especially since I broke things off, but after it occurred, I knew I had to email this story in. Basically, I was in the early stages of dating someone I really clicked with. Chemistry was there and everything felt right. I went down on him and he fingered me for probably 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
On top of it only being 30 seconds, I don't know why. I could just tell that he seemed to be visibly uncomfortable. Also, I feel the need to add on that I am very on top of my personal hygiene and try to stick to a healthy diet. So I didn't jump to thinking it was necessarily a me thing either. I didn't bring it up in the moment and chalked it up to him being either a bit insecure or nervous because he said to me before we hooked up, I never made a woman come before.
Wow, way to sell yourself, buddy.
Yeah, another dirty talk.
Jesus.
Because that just is a major turn on in itself. Yep. That already felt way too much to unpack in the moment because, like, you're just okay with that being your thing. When we saw each other next, he wanted me to go down on him again. Oh, you don't say.
Of course he did.
What a request. I threw a comment out there saying I was hoping he would go down on me this time. He got the same uncomfortable look on his face and said, I don't do that. I asked why, and he said, well, you know that episode of The Sopranos with Junior?
Oh, my God.
I did, unfortunately, know the episode. Long story short, it insinuates that he doesn't want to go down on a woman because it's emasculating and gross. He goes down on his partner, his friends find out, and they all give him shit for it.
Yep.
When I asked him if he considers it emasculating and gross, he looked at me and said yes. Truthfully, this was mind-blowing to me for many reasons.
Yeah.
First of all, why are you living your life according to a 70-year-old fictional mobster?
That's a great question to ask somebody. That's a really important thing
That
to make
could
them
be the title of
contemplate.
this episode. That's very funny.
Yeah.
Second of all, you clearly don't think my pleasure is valued as yours is valued as yours is, which is absurd to me. And third, his dick was slightly below average in size.
Of course it was. Of course
So
it was.
I figured he would be on that oral game.
You would think, huh?
I said that, excluding the small dick part, and he, after much contemplation, decided, okay, I'll do it. Come on, lay back.
Is he a horse?
How hot that is. He went down on
I
me.
want to call this guy so bad.
Oh my God. But
Please give us his number.
wait, he went on down on me, bit me in the process. I thought that was a typo, but it's not. Bit me in the process. Correct. I
You
was
fucking
nibbled.
bit my clit. You done forever.
You're a funny writer.
Allegedly, Chad.
I was horrified.
Wait, hold on. We have a
Yes.
comment, a great comment.
Yes.
If it's small, he has to do it.
And other things
Alejandro
that if
Pollo.
Way to stand up for yourself.
Wait, and other things that would get men arrested in a court of law or convicted in a court of law. Correct. I was nibbled. I was horrified, told him not to do that, faked an orgasm so it would end. There's another way to end it, and just
say-
slowly put your foot on his face and push it away.
And that's a wrap on
And-
nibbles.
And then discovered I was spotting. Mind you,
Yes, I hope you bled on his mouth.
in the process, I thought he was bleeding from the bite.
Oh.
Mind you, in the process, he said that he also doesn't like doing it because you can't breathe and your wrists hurt. Yeah, you think blowjobs are great? You think it's like a snorkel trip to the Caribbean? Get the fuck out of here.
You think my jaw's just relaxing in a hot tub while I'm sucking your dick? No, it's out to work. It's in the gym.
To which I replied, right, because blowjobs are a walk in the park, but that's okay. But also, what the hell? There are guys that ask for you to literally smother them. Anyway, the next day I said I didn't want to see him again. He
Good.
did ask me not to tell my friends. So clearly,
tell us, and we'll tell everybody.
I told all of my friends.
Good on you.
And wrote into my favorite podcast. I just had to share this story with you because my mind was blown in the last way I thought it would be. Anyway, thanks for helping me continue to fight off my dumb bitch tendencies. Y'all are the best. Congrats on the success. Don't use my real name, even though I highly doubt he listens to this pod.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh, God. I hope he doesn't.
Well, we're live, so you never know.
You never know.
All right. Email number 2. The tale of 3 chlamydias.
Beautiful.
Hi, Corinne and Krystyna. Your show really helped me through college, so mad respect for you two. Here's the tea. I started dating this male in college, and it was filled with great sex and even better times together. We met while on drugs, and that perpetuated throughout our relationship. As I started getting close to graduation, he started going backwards in life. He lost jobs, got his car repoed on my 21st birthday, and lost all his places to live due to what would eventually become addiction. I always did it with him too, but really kept my goal of graduation. He lost everything and had to move in with me. It felt like he was moving backwards in life while I was running forward. It got so toxic that I stopped talking to my friends and family. I was drained from using all night and working multiple jobs all day and being in school. I love him so much and he loves me. He's a good guy, just lost. One day we got into an argument and I angrily took all his drugs only to find out it wasn't what I thought. I started going down and had to call a friend to pick me up for help. Oh shit, so you took one of his drugs and it was like something worse.
Oh.
I see. After that, I moved out and I moved an hour away with my best friend to get sober and maybe start grad school. Hell yeah, good on you. Technically, we are not together, but every time I go back home, we sleep together.
Healthy.
After about a year of this, I decided I wasn't going to move on until I fucked someone else. So I started fucking. Unfortunately, one of the males I was seeing gave me chlamydia. I got it treated and told all of them. 2 got mad, but the other with the biggest cock I've ever witnessed said he takes responsibility because sex is a 2-way street. Look at that. Good cock, good attitude.
Nice.
And then I fucked him a week later before he got treated. He didn't have any symptoms, so we didn't think much of it at the time. I got chlamydia again. We don't have sex. We don't have sex for a little, but eventually do it again, and I get chlamydia for a 3rd time.
Nice.
After that, I cut him off because a good dick that isn't clean isn't good. I get treated and you were just giving it back and forth to each other, though. I get treated and stay away from the male species for 2 months. Then I went home last week, and naturally, we fuck. We have been together for 4 years and broken up for 2 while still fucking.
So you've been together for 2 years.
Yeah. He is a monogamist and never slept with anybody that wasn't his girlfriend. You
Literally,
Did he tell you that?
I literally don't
Did
believe
he tell you that? And then you go, okay, I believe you.
Okay.
Come on. Who are you, me?
There's a Tinder swindler.
The next day, I go back to my home an hour away, and I have symptoms again.
Yeah, the symptoms is dumb bitchery.
Yeah, apparently, chlamydia can stay in the body for 3 months.
Yep.
All things I'm learning now.
You got a chlamydia expert in the corner.
I did not know that.
I had it for months when I had it. Just
Shit.
yeah, we talked about it on the show.
So right. So after you get treated, though, with the meds, you have to just chill?
A lot of STIs can lay dormant, and this is one of them.
I got it. Originally, they gave me a penicillin pill. I took it. It went away for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
3 weeks maybe.
But
and
then
it
it
came
missed
back.
Mike, so it came back.
came
I miss
back.
you, Mikey, and that big, big schlong.
And then
Oh,
they
let's
gave
be
me
friends again.
they gave me a shot in the ass, penicillin, and then eventually it went away.
I'll have what
Did you
he's
take a picture
having.
of it? I would, but I would die because I'm allergic to penicillin.
Oh, are you? That's
Yeah.
good
Really?
to know. We should probably have a note somewhere in the studio.
Yeah, I would die if I had it. So here I am waiting on my 4th STI test and hoping I don't have to tell him because he's been loyal to me during this time trying to get better. Has he?
Don't worry about him.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay. He's got to worry about him.
Seems like based on his life, chlamydia will be the best thing that happened to him. So
Yeah.
you're fine.
I just wanted him to be the man I know he can be, but I can't change him.
No.
Okay, you should just at the last part of that.
The man I know he can be.
Girl, that don't work. Come on, you know this. I know this is toxic. I can't give him chlamydia or have the heart to tell him. What? I can't give him chlamydia or have the heart to tell him.
she
It would
can't.
destroy
She
him.
can't fuck him and give him and chance giving him chlamydia, but she also can't tell him that she's has chlamydia and has been fucking other people.
Okay, and then her question is, where do I go from here? Sincerely, a confused and itchy 23-year-old who hates condoms.
Where do you go, my friend? You go to a therapist's office.
Yeah, hating condoms didn't really work that well for you, huh? It didn't work well for you. Girl, you got to take a seat away from that dick for a second.
Yeah.
And you got to wait till that chlamydia clears up. And then you got to get to know yourself during that time. You got to go on walks in nature, right? You got to journal, okay? And you got to think about, what do I want in a partner, right? It's not, has a debilitating addiction, and then we keep going back and forth with each other, and it just doesn't. It feels like you guys can both really benefit from some time inward.
Yeah, just because you like someone doesn't mean that you're good for each other. And I mean, this just reeks of a 23-year-old relationship. And obviously you've been in it since you were about 19, it seems. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this is the time to have those kinds of relationships. But you don't want to start setting patterns now that will continue into your late 20s, because like this is like a cute, good story for a podcast at 23. But when it gets like 25 and up, everyone's going to like feel sad for
Everyone's
you.
like, that's weird. You got to fix it. And honestly, good time to fix it now.
Yeah.
You'll be ahead of the game.
Yeah.
If you fit, and when I say fix it, I mean go within, take some time alone, and really sit still. If you do that, man, by the time you get 30, you're gonna be fucking queen of the world.
Yeah, and also like your body's telling you that you don't want to only have sex with this guy. Like, I mean, it's just, and also the part where you're like, it will destroy him. I think we get.
Yeah, we always think that.
We always think it's gonna destroy them, and that
and then when it doesn't,
you
then
could have
we're
been any
destroyed.
bitch. We went over this last week.
I know it hurts, but you got to hear it.
It's fine. Like there's so many men who I thought that would destroy them if we separated or if I left, and they're married now, all of them. So they're fine. They made it. They're good. They're married and all have children, actually. So I think they
all of them.
Yeah, I think they're all the ones that were like the deepest. Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
basically.
the other
Not the first
Okay.
one. No.
no,
but-
not the first one, but the one that happened the same.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I knew you thought it was coming.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
Yeah, they all have kids.
Wow,
So
wow, wow.
you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
You'll be fine.
No one loves you that much.
Only-
Happy Valentine's Day.
Only you, piggybacking off of that, can love yourself the amount that you deserve.
Absolutely.
Seriously though, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Do you
Valentine's
want
Day.
to? We don't want to do one more because then we have like a bunch. We have like
We want to do one more?
one
I'm
more.
fine with one more.
Yeah, let's do.
How's
one
the chat going, Mike? Let's check in on the
Chat's
chat.
going
Oh yeah,
great.
Is the
Oh,
chat
yeah.
bumping? Is
Let's
the
take
club
it-
in there?
The chat is bumping. We had
Yeah?
a comment from our first email that says, "Oh my God, it's like when straight men do laundry poorly just to get out of doing it."
Ah.
I like that one a lot.
Oh wait, they do that?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fucking rude.
you fuck up chores on purpose so you can just say, "See, you really don't want me doing this again, do you?
Yep.
You really want me to clean out the fridge again? Look how bad of a job I
I
did."
need to start doing that because so many people in my life do
Holy
that to
shit,
me.
that's
and
awful.
I need to start doing that.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah. This way, I mean, the whole
You've
idea.
not done that, right?
I have not.
Ooh,
he was
I've-
familiar with the tactic.
he was.
So in my case, I did it. Lex was very OCD and liked things done a certain way. So a lot of times I would end up doing it and not doing it to her standard when we lived together.
On purpose.
Well, it became that way because I thought that it was stupid for us to do
What
the
do you
same
want
chore
from me?
twice.
Right.
She'd be like, "Oh, you didn't do it the way that I wanted it done," and I would.
Well,
just
in
be
that
like,
case, you should do it, right? Because if somebody,
Right.
because I'm a clean freak, like I have a very clean household, and when I have a boyfriend, I'm like, I don't want you to clean. Honestly, also that's my like meditation time, but I just
Yeah.
do it so much better than you that don't worry about it.
Then that's the thing. So it became this issue where it was like it became a problem where I wasn't putting enough effort into doing things around the house. But every
Oh.
time I would take the initiative to do something around the
It would
house,
be done wrong.
it would be done wrong.
Oh,
right.
that sounds terrible.
Right. So in that case, for me, it was kind of just like, well, then you just do it.
Yeah.
So I understand the tactic because at a certain point, I was like, this is going to be done poorly.
Oh, I
anyway,
just
so-
remembered something.
Yeah.
I saw your.
Oh, I heard about this.
I saw your Bumble profile,
Oh, yeah?
and you make fun of women with cats like 8 times.
Yeah, I don't like cats. Yeah. Mhm.
And I've never heard you bitch about cats at all or say like it's not, but like I was going through your profile and you're like, we'll get along if you have no cats.
Yeah.
And like,
well,
I'll love you if you say you also hate cats. I'm like, what the fuck did a cat do to you? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of cats,
Yeah.
but like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't bitch about them because I just avoid them, which is why you never hear me complain about dating women with cats because I just, if I
Because
hear
you
about
you
it.
make sure.
Yep.
that there's not even going to be a discussion of cats.
That's why it's on the profile.
So a
Every
cat
time.
is a deal breaker.
It's
for
like
Mike.
it's like somebody having a kid and really wanting them to know right off the bat.
Yes.
But it's you wanting them to know that you're not
cats.
going to want to date anybody with a cat.
No cats.
That's
Why?
so crazy.
What if it's the most beautiful woman in the world that you've ever met and you're blown away and she has a
I
cat?
kind of hope that happens. I feel like
I know,
we need
me
to
too.
fake it now.
I feel like God's going to test you.
You're gonna plant like a fake.
we're gonna
Bumble
hire an
profile?
actress with a cat.
Yeah.
she's gonna be
And
so.
she's gonna lure you in with a couple dates, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna go to her house, and then you're gonna hear.
She's gonna have like medium blonde hair and love doodling and be kind of waifish. I know the type you like, Mike.
Big old titties.
She'll wear suspenders. Ironically,
Yeah,
I love,
titties
I love
flopping, juggling.
Williamsburg.
I've
Juggling.
always liked how you've described my type as waifish. You've used that word for 6 years.
Yep. Because it's a complete accurate word. Mike loves clavicle. We've talked about men who love clavicle on the show before. He loves clavicle. Someone who like has an indie band and
Yep.
like plays sweet flute music in the background.
It is true.
The lyrics are like kind of a whisper. It's like a whisper about a balloon or something. See, Mike, I know Mike's type.
It's my
I don't
type.
have a
Yeah, it's my
cat because
type.
I don't like cats because I'm a dog girl.
It's like I have a small baking business, but I don't take up too much space. But I'm like kind of quirky.
Is it okay that I'm here and that I'm speaking?
I got this weird asymmetrical haircut, and I'm gonna like talk.
My teeth are charmingly crooked.
I do. I like a girl that like cut her hair herself.
Yeah.
That's my type.
Oh, no, that's mental illness, my friend.
yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, you know.
Oh my God, Mike, that is so true. All right.
It really is.
Keep it going. All right.
Last one for the live, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. I fell in love with my friend's ex-husband.
Nice.
Feel like that could have been prevented, but okay.
Yeah.
Like, just come on. Boundaries. Hi, Corinne and Krystyna. Oh boy, do I have a wacky tale to share. I'm sure that's what your friend said.
Oh, this one's a doozy.
This one's crazy. Before I get started, thank you for everything you bring awareness to with your
My
platform.
pleasure.
What's the awareness is? I think just mental illness. Yeah. Alfred and Kevin are blessed to have mommies like you.
Oh, I agree.
I said, you're my Valentine, Alfred, which sounds sad, but it was great. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
and then we ate a Dunkin' Donuts sandwich together.
Oh, together.
I let him. It was Valentine's Day. I said,
Like
"You-"
Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, I said, you do what you need to do.
Like Lady in the
You
Tramp.
do need what you need to do, baby. So I'm a 32-year-old woman who has dated here and there, but overall being in a relationship hasn't been a priority of mine.
Until you met your friend's ex-husband.
I've only had one long-term relationship of 5 years. I mean, that's
pretty long.
sizable.
Yeah.
I've been single since age 25. One of my childhood friends, Christopher, that's a fake name, don't worry, Chad, got divorced from his college sweetheart, Adriana, again, fake name, about a year ago. They met in college, and a year after graduation, they married. I was away at college during the time, so I didn't know how much about their relationship as our friends did. As much. However, during home visits, I wanted to get to better know Adriana since she was an important person in Christopher's life. Over time, my friendship with Christopher diminished while my friendship with Adriana flourished.
Huh.
I didn't think much of it except
Adriana
I
didn't
was
want to fuck you.
yeah, I didn't think much of it except I was missing a friend while gaining another. Last year, they called it quits, stating they simply grew apart. A couple months after their divorce, Christopher started reaching out more, while Adriana began to slowly drift away. She wasn't responding to my texts as often anymore or canceling on our plans. Ultimately, I stopped reaching out as much. We went from hanging out about 2 times a week to hanging out about once a month. During this time, Christopher and I started hanging out a lot. Sometimes Christopher would tell me stories and arguments they would have about me.
Whoa.
Nice. Okay. For example, Adriana would be jealous when I would come home from college because apparently Christopher had a crush on me since we were kids. This is very complicated. FYI.
I love how he's like, yeah, it was weird. Like, my wife didn't like it when I said I had a crush on you. Oh, what a bitch, huh? What a fucking bitch.
FYI, I was completely oblivious to any feelings Christopher had towards me. How quirky.
Do you cut your own hair?
We got a guy for you. Once I moved back home after college, the stories included if we all went out as a friend group, and he would sit next to me or buy me a drink, she would give him the silent treatment the day after.
Oh.
Jesus, this is unhealthy.
So they had healthy communication.
Yeah. At first, I was confused because though Adriana rarely shared anything about their relationship or marriage, she would always say things were fine and they were happy.
Of course, because they're just trying to hold it together.
Yeah, it's called lying, guys. A lot of you need to do it more because this oversharing is okay. Since their divorce, Christopher and I rekindled our friendship. and my feelings toward him have evolved. We have taken numerous trips, domestic, of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
We're worried about COVID. Just fuck your friend's
Yeah.
ex-husband. Exchange keys to our homes.
Oh, that's a big deal.
And even watched each other's dogs, which he shares custody with Adriana for a year now. Is this a red flag? No, that's nice.
Although I also had a boyfriend named Christopher who shared custody with his ex-girlfriend's dog, and he was fucking her the whole time. So, you know, just keep your eye out.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
To add another potential red flag to this entire situation, we have not become public about our relationship. I'm surprised.
It's hotter that way.
Yeah, and also because you're like, you know, you're kind of doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
Naughty.
I'm surprised at how well we've kept things under wraps. I tell him I'm not ready because I'm scared of the backlash from Adriana and our friends, such as being labeled a homewrecker, although I was literally clueless of his suppressed feelings towards me during their relationship. Even though Christopher and I have been friends long before Adriana came into the picture, is there something else that is contributing to my hesitancy?
Yeah, you being a dumb bitch.
Yeah, being a backstabber. No. Have I wasted a year of my life with a divorced man due to my own insecurities?
Perhaps.
Is this a dumb bitch move?
Uh-huh.
Looking forward to any advice. Thank you a million, a loyal fucker. Okay. I mean, we've gotten emails like this so many times.
There's
And
so many other men out there.
it's the same advice
There's
every time. There's so many other
hundreds
people.
of millions of men
Just why?
in the world.
Mhm.
And you fucking go to this schmuck?
It's
It's
just
next. Thank you, next.
Yeah.
Have you learned nothing from Ariana Grande? No. Move on.
It's
You gotta move on.
it's exactly that. It's just like out of all the men in the world, and like,
you gotta feel good about a relationship.
and it also feels like you work like you. It's not like you were like head over heels for him. That, like it's like you said your
Yeah.
feelings evolved, so it's like you've like made it happen because someone liked you. Oh, what a surprise! A guy liked what he had his eye on Adriana, and then he turned his head this way, and then you were there.
Oh, you're here too. I'll just do you too, I guess.
And then he's like, "Oh, that's another good choice."
Also on The Sopranos, wasn't Christopher's
Yes.
girlfriend Adriana?
Yes.
Maybe that's where she got that. Maybe
These
it's
are
her-
two,
was like a Sopranos
two
theme.
Sopranos references in this week's
Oh my
episode.
god.
Yep.
yeah.
Wow, shows about New Jersey, man. They're all the rage.
Listen, when you really broke it down, like I don't like, yeah, it's not as bad as the subject line would make it out because of your relationship with Adriana wasn't as like complex or deep as I thought it was
Also,
based
if
on
I-
the header. But like,
Yeah.
it seems like a lot of unnecessary drama. And I think Krystyna is right. What's fueling the fun of the relationship is the secrecy and the drama and the toxicity.
Yep.
If this was if Chris truly ask yourself, if Christopher was just a guy you met at a bar with no
you met him
relation
at the
to your
mall.
life, would you feel the same way? Because I sincerely doubt you would. And I'm
Just
not
be
saying that
honest.
in a cunty way, even though I had a cunty air. That's just how I speak.
This
So
is how she
apologies
talks.
for that. But I truly don't. I think it's all the things, all the elements made for a really sexy recipe. When in reality, I don't think this guy is that special.
And it's not even that sexy at this point. Like, so you're kind of getting the worst of both worlds. So you should move on.
Yeah, and then also just like a note to the Adrianas of the world. And I don't know if we've talked about this on this podcast, but I've definitely talked about it on other shows. Basically, like when you suspect someone of something and you keep like saying like, oh, I know you like this, you know, I don't know what this girl's name is. Like, I say her name's Anne Marie. It's like, I know you like Anne Marie. You definitely like Anne Marie. It's like, even if the guy didn't like Anne Marie, he's already getting blamed for liking Anne Marie. So he's going to start
Might as well
liking
like
Anne,
her.
he's going to start liking Anne Marie,
Yep.
you
Might as
know?
well eat her
Yep,
pussy.
yep.
And that has been confirmed by like basically every man in my life. And
That
it's
makes
like
sense.
I've had relationships too where people were bringing the baggage of getting cheated on to the next relationship to me. And so they were always not trusting of me, even though I was being loyal.
And they therefore push you away.
And then at a certain point, I was like, I'm just gonna stay out drinking all night because like you don't trust me anyway. So I have to live with you not trusting me. So I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want
might
and
as well
not check
get some,
in.
Might as
You're
well
go-
get some dick on the side.
yeah, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yes. Yeah. It's like my ex-boyfriend said, you're going to get famous and leave me one day.
And then so he manifested it
He
basically.
did. Manifestation is real, y'all. It's not just for positive stuff. It's for negative stuff too. When
Yeah.
you say it and you stand in it, it's going to come true. So watch your mouth.
Yeah. So there's just like a
100%.
lot of bad behavior going on here. I mean, I don't know exactly how old you are, but it's just, I mean, you know,
32.
I'll just,
She's
oh,
32.
oh, right. I'll just tell you, like, this is not going to end well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So move on. Any comments that we should address before we end the live YouTube?
Any fun comments that we should address? Going back
I like
to
mean ones. I think. Oh wait, you had mean comments on something that were really funny. You said on
Oh,
for later
God.
for later when we're.
Oh, gosh.
We-
I don't even know.
we have a great
fun
one,
one.
from Mackenzie Storm. What's up,
Ooh.
Mackenzie? She says,
For you.
guys, the only person who told me Happy Valentine's Day was my gyno. and then he told me my cervix was crooked.
Oh,
Happy Valentine's Day. Your cervix is crooked.
that's funny.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, that's really funny.
Did he tell it to you while his fingers were inside you? Because
Oh,
if
God.
that's the case, you might want to call HR.
Yeah. And we had a couple of people basically mentioning that when we were talking about my taste in women, that they are the type of women who would own a cat.
Oh.
Yeah.
And somebody also said we need to hook Mike up with Fiona Apple.
Wow, she definitely has cats.
Oh, that would. I mean,
She looks like a cat.
I love.
She's pretty.
Fiona Apple. She is. She's wild.
She doesn't cut her own hair though. I feel like she's too dark and edgy for you.
That might be the case, but she's on par, I think.
Yeah?
She's
I
in
feel
the
like she
ballpark.
doesn't get a haircut. She just like lets it grow.
Yeah, and it falls out when it falls out.
Yeah.
She cuts it
Yeah.
with a knife when she's picking apples.
Ooh,
or something.
naturally. Just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you can. That's like a technique on Instagram. You just can chop your hair with a
really?
butcher knife. I mean, then you have to
Whoa.
even it out. But yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining our live first half of our bonus episode. If you want to hear the second half, wait until like another week. But also, it's going to be on Luminary. Please subscribe to Luminary via the Luminary app or the Luminary channel on Apple Podcasts.
And most importantly, join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as our special day, the comedy special that Krystyna and I have been working on for so long. Mike was a producer on it.
He was there.
Is going to launch, and Krystyna and I will be in the live chat typing along with you. It'll be fun. Share it with a friend, post about it. Anything you can do to get it going on the internet, we much appreciate.
Yeah, please be our street team. Help us.
Yeah, thanks
We
for
love you.
joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.